Hello everyone, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Airlinesim with me, Alfapiomega. Now, after a long hiatus, I have been playing this game quite a lot lately, because I'm having fun. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. It pretty much went all down to micromanagement, wow, my English is bad today, to micromanagement of the airline and its routes. So let's see what I'm doing. Yemen Air currently has 215,000 in cash. How is that even possible? Well, we did a little shifty sidey thing. You can see that I purchased another Avro regional jet 70 and another Saab, or at least I think so. At this point I think I purchased these two. Maybe I already had this one last time. Not entirely sure. I wanted to show you some facts and figures because I'm kind of proud of what I'm doing. This is the time when I haven't been paying much attention to the company. You can see that we served 16 airports, had some 447 flights. We had about 2.3 million in revenue, basically. Oh, this would be 2.4 when you round it up. Revenue per flight was some 5,291 Airlinesim bucks. And these are the passenger statistics. The revenue is the same because we don't have any cargo. We had some 19,441 seats offered. We had around 13,474. Well, that's the number right there. 13,474 seats sold, which means that we had only 69.31% in the seat load factor department, which is horrifying. Anything below 80 is really bad. Now, if you check your local airline, they usually publish these statistics on their websites or in their yearly reports, and everyone is trying to have this one as high as possible. It's not unlikely that some routes are 100% sold. They do whatever they can. So 69 is really bad, and I'm kind of happy that I changed that. We'll get into that in a moment. This is just seat kilometers offered and seat kilometers transported. And revenue per passenger, that one is important as well. We had 176 Airlinesim bucks. Now, shift to a few weeks in the future. Week 41, we are serving 21 airports, so about 5 more than we used to. We operated so far, but it's Friday evening, 315 flights. It's probably going to be around the same numbers or slightly higher. We shall see. This number will change in the next week because I grabbed those airplanes recently, at least one of them, so it will go up in the next week. Total revenue already is 1.86 million Airlinesim bucks. Now, if you look at it this way, 1.86 divided by 5 times 7, we should be somewhere at 2.6 million Airlinesim bucks, which means that we increased our revenue by roughly 250,000, maybe even more, and that is kind of good. Also, what's really good is that our revenue per flight increased. That is really important. This is directly connected to revenue per passenger. You need to have these three as high as possible. But they depend on how your routes and your transport strategy, how it works. I don't think I have to explain them in great detail, but you should always try to look at these numbers and read as much into them as you can, and try to increase them all the time. For example, this revenue per passenger, though, the easiest way how to increase it is find a long-haul route. Long-haul airlines, in the end, usually can have around 1,000 bucks per passenger. It's not uncommon. You can achieve that if you just fly some really long routes and no short haul. You will have this. I already saw that. Already had that. Seat load factor shows how many passengers there are in your flight, and revenue per flight is a total revenue. So For example, for short-haul airlines, revenue per flight and revenue per passenger would be very low, but they would have a lot of operated flights. For long-haul airlines, they would have revenue per passenger and per flight very high, but a low amount of operated flights. The seats, they have to be high for anyone. So basically what I'm trying to do is increase all of these numbers, and I think I'm doing fine in that department. Why am I saying that? It's because we already devised the boing, and our profit won't be taken down by anything this month. That means that we have already... Wait, we haven't. Oh. Well, I think I had some extra costs. First of all, we had the leasing installment we paid, and I haven't really. Training, traffic control fields. Oh, I'm not really sure what happened here. Well, doesn't really matter. It should change. It should go up because now there's nothing to take it down. So every single revenue we'll get in the next 2 days would just go into the profit, hopefully, minus the expenses, of course. Now, things aren't all that good yet, but I managed to do some interesting shenanigans. This is the new Avro regional jet we grabbed. It has a couple of routes. It's flying to Damascus, to Khartoum, and to Sharia. These routes obviously aren't doing all that well, but I activated them yesterday, so I want to give it at least 2 more days to see how they work, and I will tweak the prices. I am already tweaking the prices for the Saabs, doing pretty fine, I think. This is the latest plane I got. It's serving Addis Ababa, Bahrain, and Mukalla. Mukalla, as it is a domestic route, is doing awesome. Addis Ababa is not doing all that bad, and Sana'a is doing great. Now, the overall amount of passengers on our airline is growing because, as I announced last time, I'm working kind of hard on getting more partners into the game. This is a huge increase. I think we had like 2 or 3. Now we have a company from Kuwait, a company from United Arab Emirates, from Turkey, from Lebanon. This is Djibouti, though he's just serving me, basically. He's flying to Yemen. I haven't added another plane into the mixture because I don't think I would get anything from it. Then we have the EasyJet, though he did not really accept anything from me, so I think we might look into another airline. And there is none. There's the Mansour International Airways. So let's offer them a leasing, an interlining agreement, sorry. And withdraw the one from EasyJet, because they suck. We have, what did we have? Yes, EasyJet. Then we have a Royal Falcon, which is from Qatar. Then there's Saudi Arabia. This is Sudan, another country, another airline from Lebanon. This is Egypt. We just sent that. We have a partner in Israel and Sonia Tours International, which is a huge company from Qatar. They're really big and servicing quite a lot of places. I try to search more for partners that would service Sana'a than for partners that I would service myself. Though that's the next step. But most of our routes at this point are really short haul. We are pretty much servicing United Arab Emirates, the Horn of Africa, well, not really even that. And we have only 2 medium haul destinations, being Damascus and Cairo. I'm kind of afraid that both of them are doing pretty bad, which sucks. I was hoping that Damascus would work for me. Well, it's getting better. We'll see how it goes. I might have to tweak the prices. I already went down a bit. See if maybe I'm already to say $150 and 150. I might get some decent numbers. And Cairo is, yeah, Cairo is still worthless. We're flying cheap and we're getting nothing. No, situation in the inbound flight improved. Yeah, well, it's not that hard. And it's giving us some decent feed, so. What about the outbound flight? Does it have? And it's having a lot of connecting passengers, so I guess I'll keep it for now. Though it's definitely far from profitable. Okay, what else is here to talk about? I wanted to maybe mention something, but I don't really know. Well, I guess this is all for... Oh, yes! We are part of an alliance now! Oh, how could I forget? I searched for a nice small alliance that I could join that would say leave me be and that I could leave be, because the bigger airlines in bigger alliances are usually driving the alliance forward, but Yemen Air is not really a partner that would be suitable for such. So I chose Golden Palm because it seems to have a lot of established airlines. Though there are some really small as well, like Aero Bolivia, which is a new one. And 3 of the 5 companies that were there already were located in the Middle East or nearby. So I thought it might be a good thing to join them. The Mediterranean Sky Shuttle is a big one. Yeah, this one is big. I don't even know if he flies to Sana'a. I never checked. Oh wow, so many flights. Sana'a. Have to be here somewhere. Nope. Santorini and Samos. Okay, so he's not flying. But I already noticed that one of the airlines, it sent me interlining agreement. Yes, the Carnival Airlines Turkey, and they started daily flights to Sana'a. They will fly from 13th of October. So he shuttled them today with an Airbus. I hope that he's going to get at least something from it, but he could potentially give me a lot of feed because Airbus is pretty decent airplane. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is just try to tweak my routes, try to gain some cash, and then we might grab another Saab and try to increase our domestic network. The thing is, I'm eligible for loans now that are quite high loans, actually. 4 million Airlinesim bucks isn't bad at all. That's like 2 more or maybe even 3 Saabs, which is definitely good. But I'm not going to take it now because the interest rates and everything would be really, really bad for me. So yeah, this is the update from Yemen, from Yemen Air. We survived another week. Oh, I wanted to see what the balance sheet was on me. Yeah, we're at 22.4 million bucks in profit, which is kind of good when you think about it. Yeah, okay, well, that is all from me. I hope you guys had fun and that you will join me next time for some more Airlinesim.